He's the leader of the broadcast team.
Is it? Am I? You can be the leader.
I mean, you're the one who talks first when we come back.
Okay, you can be the leader now.
No, I'm not good at that.
That's bad. Now we're both all going to be quiet until one of us talks.
Well, I'll talk first. We got to give the folks a show, don't we? As we get into the fight, though, it's going to be close battle for control of the central point as we're back on a King of the Hill map. It's looking like FORZE will actually take it away from NOBL. And really, for the first time out of all three of these maps, FORZE are superiorly cutting ahead of NOBL here. Over double the point total. NOBL almost triple their point total here in the first 30 seconds.
That was a nice little flank route action at NOBL. We typically see teams go on the high ground at the saloon or just rush straight towards point. They went the long way around and caught them off guard, which allowed them to have some sort of chance to get back on towards the point. The problem was, unfortunately, just got exploded on and didn't have the men left alive in a fight. Gonzaldino does get one, but still going pretty much all blue here. Panthers Ray might continue to do so. I think NOBL might need to regroup up and do the same kind of strategy, except play maybe a little bit slower. Yeah, how about shit?
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, that damage he just did.
It's a massive amount of damage, catching them coming right out of spawn as well. So this is a really good opportunity for FORZE to just crush NOBL. Get some revenge for the last two matches. Because, I mean, look at this. NOBL have been sitting at like 158 for the longest time. Finally, Migs will get another pickup here against Deadly to be able to throw back into their favor. Gonzalino does the same. A conjoined push from these guys. They are able to work their way back out. But even if they take this point away right now, they've got a long way to crawl back.
The thing is, they've forced FORZE to use a lot of their RPGs already, so they're not going to have them up for the big explosive damage anymore for a while, which gives them the opportunity to like group up a little bit more and not be afraid of taking a ton of AoE damage. I think as Hale comes in with a nice double, Georgia's going to be playing far back, does get the elimination on a Stacy, but eventually burns up. And Deadly gets the finisher. They're not Gonzaldino looking to drop it. It's going to be 1v3, and you're not going to win those. Doesn't matter how good you are.
You see point angle back under the control of FORZE as they're going to start to shoot back ahead. Giorgio picking up one of his own. Nokia going to dive in, starts to get the decap. Is anyone going to be able to interrupt it? No. Decap is complete, and he starts to throw it back into his team's favor. Hale will attempt to reverse it, but here come the respawns from NOBL, where they'll be able to solidify it, get the cap, and slowly, very slowly start to close this divide. It's a lot more even keel now. The points and the advantage for FORZE has remained a lot more consistent. NOBL, though, haven't made a whole lot of progress in closing the actual gap just yet. That's what they need to focus on, especially as FORZE is a little over halfway through the game at this point.
Oh, I think Hale's lagging a little bit right there. You saw the awkwardness of his shots, which has allowed them to actually almost get this point back. You see the rushing come out of Stason, looking for the Gonzaldino. He's going to drop him. He's going to fall quickly thereafter. Migs gets himself a double. There's a good chance NOBL can come back and win this now. They have the point. They're pushed up aggressively. They got a big triple here for Migs, and look at that. Almost 100-point difference between the two teams now.
Migs trying to lock them in as we do see Hale. A little bit of teleport there from him as he works his way out. Deadly and Hale will be able to pick up the two frags combined, but the rest of the team still holding back slightly. As we do see NOBL, at least for now, holding on to control the point, but they are going to lose it. Another player from FORZE is able to move on. Sounds like they may stay away for long, but NOBL already working on the recap, and they get it.
Perfect storm of Deadly Hale. Is that big in Colorado at least?
Yeah. It's actually been forever since I've seen
Hale. Rough there. Thing is, that gap that we had with FORZE being in a massive lead has dwindled down to sub 10 points, to sub 1 point, and actually should be going NOBL's way here in a few seconds, looking to maintain control of this control point. There's a chance they're actually going to do this here. 100 points left to go.
Hale trying to work his way up to the top balcony here and hope that it reverses it, but it's just a trade back and forth. Giorgio working forward here too, is going to try to take out Stason, finds a trade on that. Team's just constantly going back and forth. Giorgio with the dive downstairs, and the final frag seals